fields at Southern
You are
Virginia
sitting in the
University.
best seats in the house, and we are thrilled to join. Hello, everybody. Chris Fly here at the fields of SVU to bring you the Southern Virginia Knights men's soccer program facing off against the Eagles of Bridgewater College.
Participating in today's contest. The NCAA and USA South Athletic Conference promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments.
Two teams very familiar with one another.
Coaches, players, officials, or any other team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. Also, the consumption
Southern
of
Virginia coming into this game,
beverages and tobacco
and the brand new
is
season is
restricted.
second-year head coach
Please stay
Pemberton.
in the playing area and team bench areas. Thank you for your cooperation, and go Knights!
And in the history of these two programs, the Bridgewater Eagles have come up on top over the Knights in most of the meetings faced between each other, but this is a brand new Southern Virginia program. New Hope here in Buena Vista will take a step aside for the playing of the national anthem.
Given us, and thank you, Father, for this opportunity that we have to participate in the soccer match. And we ask that please bless both teams, that they will be safe and protected during this time. Thank you, Father, for Bridgewater for coming down and playing us, and please help us to show good sportsmanship, and we can have a good rest of our night. And we say these things in the name of thy Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
And now for your starting lineups. Starting tonight for the Eagles. At midfielder, number 2, Justin Scott. At defense, number 7, Trevin Phillips. At midfielder, number 8, Thomas Vitt. At midfielder, number 9, Eric Ramirez. At midfielder, number 10, Josh Gilliam.
I'll change the opening proceedings here in Southern Virginia. Usually a prayer in the national anthem, so we do prayer, starting lineup, the national anthem. Talk about some of the starters here for both squads. In goal for the Southern Virginia Knights appears to be Dallin Chappelle, sophomore from Sedalia, Missouri, formerly playing at Sacred Heart High School.
At midfielder, number 26, Vincent.
And it looks like in between the sticks for the Eagles will be number 0, Charles Schweinfuss, sophomore from Alexandria, Virginia.
Coached by Ryan Benson and assisted by Fortune Sabanda and Jake Amarasano. And now starting for your Knights. At midfielder,
Two second-year
number 2,
keepers
Dallin
looking.
Miller. At midfielder, number 3, Trey Ricker.
Keeping the opposition away from their side of the field.
8, Kenyon Grange.
We mentioned head coach for Southern Virginia
James Allen. At midfielder, number 12, Colton Ullman.
in his second year here in
Forward,
Buena
number
Vista.
17, Reed Robertson.
Peyton Pemberton, former D1 player at BYU, came over after his days as a Cougar to become an SVU Knight. Took over for head coach Rob Dahl, who was in charge of both men's and women's soccer programs here at SVU. Rob Dahl now focusing on the women's side of things, and they had a historic season last year.
And in goal for the
Men's
Knights,
soccer
number
looking to
0,
follow
Colin
suit
Tucker. The Knights are coached by head coach Peyton Pemberton and assisted by
as the SVU soccer programs really look to hone their skills and focus down.
Please all rise and
An exciting new season ahead of us.
nation's national anthem.
And now we'll have the playing of the national anthem, so we'll step aside for that and bring you back when soccer is underway here in Buena Vista. stage is set. Things about to get underway here in Buena Vista. We've talked about head coach Peyton Pemberton for the SVU Knights. Let's talk about head coach Ryan Bennison of the Bridgewater College Eagles. Bennison begins his 12th season as head coach of Bridgewater College. An successful run in those 12 years, the most historic being that 2018 year where they took home reached their first ODAC championship game in school history. In that same season, defeated the 5th-ranked team in the nation of the Washington and Lee Generals. And competing in the ODAC, no easy task, as head coach Bennison will tell you. Things set to get underway. Knights the first one to reach into their positions. Look on the field. A lot of new faces here for the SVU Knights. Head coach Peyton Pemberton bringing in a strong class of freshmen. A lot of these young men from the great state of Utah now find themselves on the East Coast for the first time. It looks like head coach Pemberton will go with a 3-man back. 3-4-3 is the squad for SVU. 4-man back for the Bridgewater College Eagles. Eagles start first, look to work from that back line. And if this Eagles squad is anything like head coach Ryan Bennison's squads of the past, we will see lots of spacing of the ball, using that back line to switch field and looking for quick up runs through the middle like we see there. That one cleared away by the SVU defender. Neither team able to really take hold of it. Bridgewater College Eagles have it in a dangerous spot at that. Now we can see SVU's first time with the ball. We'll see what their game plan is heading into this game. Last year, under head coach Peyton Pemberton, had some really strong players there in the midfield. Control that ball, control the pace of the game. We'll see what they decide to do here. Bridgewater College Eagles have it. Interesting to see the changing of styles over the years at Bridgewater and SVU respectively. Both these teams growing programs as soccer only gets bigger here in the United States. Bridgewater College has it. They work on that outside. SVU looks to play the wing, taking it inside. Well, it was a good idea looking on the outside for the run of number 28. Mitchell Cutler, freshman from Centerville, Ohio. Had the right run, too much on that touch. And things fall out of bounds. SVU will get a chance on the opposite side of the field to make something happen. Mentioned a lot of freshmen for both of these squads. SVU brand new recruiting class in a large one at that. And Bridgewater, the historic season in 2018, all those players that were in their freshman year, seniors now gone. Head coach Bennison tasked with bringing in a new crop of young talent to Bridgewater, Virginia. Dangerous pass there in the middle. Bridgewater still has it. At the feet of number 8, Thomas Vick. Bridgewater has it on the outside. Cross in, not able to get there. Goal kick, SVU. Interesting to see that for the Bridgewater College Eagles. Trayvon Phillips had on that outside, senior from Woodbridge. Elected to give it up. And look for that cross inside, nothing doing. And goal kick, SVU. Knights find themselves some space, looked it out outside. Big run up the middle. Getting there and staying on sides. Dangerous ball played, no nonsense clearance there by the Bridgewater Eagles. Southern Virginia takes it over, wasting no time. Interesting cross in right into the hands of the Eagles goalkeeper, Charles Schweinfuss. Eagles still working those lines. Excellent defense there by the SVU Knights. They take it back over on their own side. Stoppage of play. It looks like it will be a foul call against Bridgewater. That it is. SVU chance here from midfield to make something happen. You see the bodies piling up there at the top of the 18 for the SVU Knights. Big ball in. Good clearance out. No one able to get a hold of it. Bridgewater are trying to attack that far side yet again, but again, the run just not there. Bridgewater doing an excellent job of finding that open space on the outside, just not making good use of the runs that they've given. Bridgewater take back over. Throw in SVU Knights. Standing over top of this throw in, Southern Virginia number 3, that's Trey Ricker. Ricker, a freshman from Houston, Texas, formerly playing at Kingwood Park High School. Cutler has it. Good ball movement by the Knights. They'll switch the field. Excellent movement by the Knights. Excellent pass back. That one getting away from the Knights. Well, it was an excellent sequence by SVU. Really something we haven't seen in several years here at Southern Virginia, up until probably the last 4 years. Head coach Rob Dahl came in, set a new standard for SVU soccer, and Peyton Pemberton carrying that baton and running with it. Good lateral movement by the Knights, but always still moving forward. Great team play by SVU there, just an errant pass at the end of it. Got to clean those mistakes up. Still early season though, so just seeing a small mistake like that, that's no big deal for head coach Peyton Pemberton. He's excited to see what this team has, but how about exciting? Here comes Bridgewater. They have it on that right side. Excellent cross, and that one into the back of the net. So the Bridgewater College Eagles strike first blood in Buena Vista. It was an excellent play by Bridgewater. Get the ball back in the middle of the field. Win it toward the middle. Hit to the outside, back inside. Easy put in for the Bridgewater College Eagles. Things back underway. SVU now on the wrong side of things and now looking to respond. Bad turnover by SVU. Opportunity here and a save there by the SVU keeper. Dallin Chappelle gets a foot on that one. SVU will have to turn things around. Space on the outside. Excellent defensive work by Trayvon Phillips. Eagles end up with it in the end of it. Look to make something happen, trying to play down that outside. They've got space on that outside. That cross just not there. Another excellent opportunity for Bridgewater. They're not going to get up just yet. Throw in SVU. Well, SVU played that perfectly. Just not able to get the ball in the end of it. Excellent footwork by Bridgewater. SVU bringing that extra man down to trap him down on the inside. Bridgewater now with an opportunity. Right there in the middle, another goal for Bridgewater. Well, at first you thought it was a shot coming off the foot of number 8, Thomas Vick. Instead, an excellent pass to a wide open man in the middle, bringing Eagles up 2-0 over top of the SVU Knights. Well, Vick had it as his foot, like we said, thought he was going to put his head down and put that in the back of the net. Instead, found his open teammate and boom, right into the back of the net. Not much that Chappelle could do with that one. SVU will have to respond. Down 2-0 now, 34-30 left on the clock. Plenty of time for the SVU Knights. Bridgewater has it again. And those of you watching at home might be saying, for your SVU Knights fans, no need to get overzealous out there on the pitch. That will only lead to mistakes. Still early season, though, getting the nerves out before the real games start to happen. But for SVU, you need to find that composure that you had in the first 5 minutes here of this matchup. Excellent passing, excellent spacing. We'll see what they do here. Big ball in, open run. Out comes the keeper. Away goes the ball. But for SVU, there's no need to play beyond your means. Take your time, control the ball, don't force anything, don't make mistakes. Big pass here, that one intercepted, but no one able to get control of it. It will fall to the SVU Knights. Throw in comes in, they'll go down line. Bridgewater has it. They'll switch field. It'll fall into the foot of number 26, Vincent Mara, and Mara will carry it. Mara has it again. Bit of pressure put on by the SVU Knights will force the Eagles to go all the way back to their keeper. They'll play it from the back line. 31-30 2:37 and counting down left on the clock. Bridgewater still holding a 2-0 advantage over top of the SVU Knights. That one goes off with the foot of a Knight. It will belong to the Eagles, and Morrow will stand over top of it. Knights have it. They switch field. Intercepted. And taken back by the SVU Knights. Knights have to be careful of the speed of Trayvon Phillips there on that far side. 6 foot, 182-pound senior. Shown the ability to get in that passing lane. Not only that, take the ball and then create excellent and dangerous opportunities for the Bridgewater College Eagles. Mara has it. He's guarded. Big pass up, space is there. Men come crashing in. Excellent work there by SVU. Number 23, Hunter Grange, sophomore from Farmington, Utah, stands in the way of the Bridgewater College Eagles. That one off the back of a Knight. It will belong to Bridgewater. Something we've seen in the last couple of years. Throwing is becoming exceedingly dangerous in college soccer. See some big arms around the ODAC, big arms around the USA South. Been a fun development of this game here in the United States. I know in years past we've seen schools like Washington Elite and SVU, for that matter, play that kind of game. Goes outside, bring in your big arm, just like a cross inside. Bridgewater not electing to do that on that last one. Instead, bringing all men toward the ball. Trying to possess, and that they do, starting from the back line. Mara has it. Big pass up. He's on sides. Had some space to it, just couldn't get the proper touch. Trayvon Phillips tried for it. Excellent defense by SVU, and now they really have to make something happen here with this ball. Taken away by the Eagles. Excellent opportunity here. Bridgewater, that one wide. Can't give Bridgewater too many of those types of opportunities. We've seen 2 of them so far here in this game. And with that goal kick, some new faces coming in for head coach Peyton Pemberton. Charting onto the field for SVU, that's number 10, Sam Mello. Sam Senior here at SVU, no stranger to the Buena Vista scene. Senior from Sao Paulo, Brazil, formerly playing at Hillcrest High School. We'll see what Sam can add to this game. Senior, plenty of experience, 6'2", he's got the size. Excellent soccer player in his own right. We haven't seen him play defense, or at least I haven't. Usually more of a striker, but we'll see what he does here on the back line. Opportunity for SVU, trying to turn on the wheels. That's number 17, Reed Robertson. Robertson not able to get to it. But now trapped in their own back corner. They're cleared out. Taken away by SVU, looking to make something happen. Space and numbers now for SVU. That one taken away, and Bridgewater now maybe looking for the counterattack. Wide open on that outside. You can see exactly what they were looking for. Phillips was wide open on that far side of the field. Just couldn't find him. Taking the ball up now for SVU. That's number 4, Justice Mack, freshman from Memphis, Tennessee, formerly playing at Covington High School. Mack will take it back. SVU now on the sideline. Big switch out of the field. Doesn't find its intended target. Instead finds a Bridgewater College Eagle. That's number 11 for Bridgewater, Alex Martinez. Big pass up. Looking for Phillips. Got it on the right foot. Big shot. That one just over the top. Tried and true weapon for the Eagles, that time just off target. 24:37 left to go in the game. Mack takes it up for the SVU Knights. Mello has it. Taken away from Mello. Goes back the other way. Ramirez gives it up. Gillum has it. Morrow on the outside. Excellent defensive work there by SVU. Mitchell Cutler took it away, and SVU turns it away downfield. Things go back to play with Mello. Big pass up. Mello right on target. Too ambitious too soon for the SVU Knights. That one goes out of bounds. SVU will throw it in. Looking for that big pass again, that time looking for Cutler. Things go all the way back to the Bridgewater keeper. Mara has it. Scott switches field to that far side. Goes out of bounds, will belong to Bridgewater. Some substitutions coming in now for head coach Bennington. One of those subs being number 29, freshman Cole Dunbar. 6-foot freshman, 145 pounds, from Manassas, Virginia, not too far away. Just outside of DC, up on 81. Like we said, these two teams, no strangers to one another. Excellent opportunity now for Bridgewater there on the inside. Relatively easy cross taken away by Mello, and SVU looks to turn the tide. going back to that earlier point, only about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half separating these two teams. So the SVU Knights and Bridgewater College Eagles, familiar foes meeting up here in Buena Vista. SVU keeps it, Mack has it on the outside. You saw what SVU was trying to do there on the outside. Had it on that wing, looked inside for the 1-2 opportunity off the foot of Kenyon Grange. Didn't work there, maybe another opportunity now for the Knights. Big collision there at midfield. No foul is given. Nothing is called, no play on. Bridgewater takes back over. Just over 20 minutes left to go here in this first half. Bridgewater still boasting a 2-0 lead over top of the SVU Knights. On those two excellent goals earlier in the half, both coming off of crosses, one from the right, one from the left. Big pass in. Scooped up by the SVU keeper, Chappelle. Was a big pass in. SVU will keep it. Trapped on there on the outside was Cutler. And now the attack being forwarded. No foul call there. Much to the chagrin of Alex Martinez. We've seen a couple of calls now here in this game. Officials letting the boys play out there. Still early in the season, either the first or second game for both of these squads here in this young season. Trying to feel each other out. Big tackle there on the outside. No call is given. The ball will roll out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Bridgewater. Actually, scratch that. Foul call is called. Either way, it will be a free kick for Bridgewater. Big kick up, but that one no danger in it at all. Goes out of bounds. SVU ball. SVU wasting no time trying to play that back line. Excellent defensive work there by SVU. Unfortunately, just in the wrong spot. Bridgewater takes back over. They'll play the wing. Less aggressive attack here in the last couple of minutes for the Bridgewater College Eagles. You have to think that's much due to the absence of Phillips here in the last couple of minutes and excellent defensive work by SVU. SVU controlling the ball much better than they did in the minutes, which Bridgewater took advantage and went up 2-0. Big pass across. Mack will take it. He's got time and space. As he moves forward, that space is waning. And so is the time. Too much time taken by Mack. Opportunity now, Bridgewater. That one squandered by the Eagles. Mello has it. Gillum has it in the middle of the field for Bridgewater. Pass it all the way back to the keeper. Interception by SVU. Opportunity now for the Knights. They have it. They're on that deep left side. Cleared away by the Eagles. Sparks of life coming out from the SVU offense, trying to find that space. It was an excellent interception in the middle of the field. SVU takes back over. Danger not out of sight for the Eagles. Gillum has it. He gives it up. James Yaboa. There on that back line. Yaboa paired up at the center back position. Wide back four. Now for Bridgewater. SVU has it. Big pass up, looking for the run inside. Man is there, space is not. Space is given on the outside. SVU still attacking. Excellent opportunity now for the Knights. Mello has it. Big shot. Sam Mello. It was an ambitious shot from Sam Mello, but any pressure is better than no pressure at all. SVU. First shot on goal in the young game. Mara has it. Back to Mello. Mello back to Chappelle. Safely headed away by Yaboa. It falls to the feet of number 4 for the Bridgewater College Eagles. He gave it up at number 4, David Quintanilla. Cutler has it for the Knights. Back to Mello. SVU space on the outside. What can they do with it here? Smart moves there. SVU there in the middle. Excellent shot. Excellent save. Best attack of the game so far for the SVU Knights, and it is thwarted by the Bridgewater man in between the sticks, Charles Schweinfuss. First corner kick of the game, and it belongs to the SVU Knights. Excellent opportunities, these corner kicks. It's in. Yaboa gets it away. Big out and away, and an excellent opportunity now for Bridgewater. Man on top of it. One man left to beat, and it's the keeper. That he does not over the top. Cole Dunbar wants that back. And now standing over top of it, new man in between the sticks for head coach Peyton Pemberton. Caden Childs, freshman from Camden, Delaware, formerly playing at Caesar Rodney High School. And there's a first for everything. The first time I've ever seen anyone in any sport wear the name 100. That he does. Caden Childs, one of the 3 goalkeepers, or rather 4 goalkeepers listed on this SVU roster. He's chosen number 100. And what an exciting start to your collegiate career. An excellent one-on-one opportunity against a formidable striker of the Bridgewater College Eagles. And that one's over the top. And if nerves weren't there, they are now. Bridgewater has it. Gillum in the middle. Excellent pass. Shot from outside the 18. Just wide. I think that's something that can be said about both of these squads so far. The freshmen, the young players on both of these respective squads performing extremely well for so early in the season. A testament to both the skill of these players and the skill around the United States as soccer grows as a sport. This younger generation getting better and better by the minute, and we're seeing it here. That one goes outside. It will belong to the SVU Knights. But what an exciting time for both of these programs, both these head coaches, and really both of these fan bases. A young squad that hopefully will stick around both of these colleges for a long, long time, finish up their education, and continue to play some excellent soccer as members of the Knights and Eagles. Mack has it. He gives it back up to Cutler, back to Mack. Under 10 minutes left to go now here in the first half. Played all the way back, freshman to freshman, Caden Childs. Mack has it. Mack looking up, looking for more dangerous things. Can't find it. Instead, finds the foot of a Bridgewater College Eagle. They'll take back over. Excellent defensive work there by SVU. Man on the ground. That is number 2 for SVU, Dallin Miller, freshman from Statesboro, Georgia. And now SVU with an excellent opportunity just outside the 18. Not the ideal situation if you're Bridgewater College. Just in that zone, they can loft it up. The keeper has to make a decision. We'll see what he does here. We'll see what SVU elects to do. Sam Mello standing over top of it. Ball put up low. Interesting choice there by Sam Mello, and now he has to make another decision, get back. .34 left to go here in this first half. Opportunity now for Bridgewater. Gave it up. Daddy did excellent work there by SVU to clear it away. Cole Dunbar had it on his foot. The official gave play on. There was no play to on, so we'll go back and it will be a free kick now for the Eagles. Lofted up. Excellent position, just a little bit inside of where you want it to be, and that will go behind. And it will be a corner kick now for Bridgewater. You saw the Eagles trotting away. Thought it was destined to be a goal kick for Childs. They'll march their way back down the field for a corner kick. In those situations, have a free kick opportunity 10, 15 yards outside the 18. You want to put it right where that goal line is on the football lines. Just a couple of yards right in front of the 6-yard box of the keeper. Make him think, does he want to sit back and wait for the volley or come out and snag that ball out of the air? Opportunity now to do that. Just under 6 minutes left to go. Eagles piling up right there at the top of the 18. Ball is in. It's a good ball in. Opportunity now for the Eagles. Not out of harm's way. Bouncing around. Dunbar. Right into the hands of Childs. Just over 4.5 left to go in this first half. SVU controlling it on that back line, taking their time. Interesting choice back to play and that one falls out of bounds, and it will be a corner kick. You would love to know what the player was thinking there, kicking it back to his keeper, almost like a volley. And luckily for him, that ball's 10 yards to the left, and that spells danger for the SVU Knights. Just under 4 minutes left to go. Corner kick now for the Bridgewater College Eagles, and gifted to them by the SVU Knights. Low ball in. Opportunity now. Gillum. That one blocked on the goal line. Not out of harm's way. Trying to save it. That one goes out of bounds. Goal kick, SVU. Well, you saw Mack there for the SVU Knights sprinting to go guard his man. And I apologize, that is not Gillum. That is number 2 for the Bridgewater College Eagles, Justin Scott. Justin Scott, sophomore from Annandale, Virginia, playing in that center back position. He was wide open on that corner kick, even had an opportunity at goal, but excellent defensive work there by SVU to thwart his efforts. Bridgewater gives the ball up there. SVU now with an opportunity on that far side. Flag pops up, out of bounds it goes. Bridgewater takes over possession. Playing through the middle are Bridgewater. Man open the outside is Mara. They'll still play to that outside. Opportunity now. Bridgewater looking it inside. They'll instead find Sam Mello. Knights need to clear it. Play there in the middle. No play on given. Bridgewater has it. Mara. Interesting choice by Mara. Finds the space, doesn't find the man. SVU can't find the clearance. Bridgewater now. Opportunity for the Eagles. Cleared out by Sam Mello. And as this half has worn on, just under 90 seconds left to go here in the first half. The ball starting to bounce around a bit more. players getting tired, still really early in this young season. Neither coach can be very happy watching those 50-50 balls take 2 or 3 bounces before a man steps forward for it. SVU has it. They'll look to play back. Childs has it. Under a minute left to go. Well, that being said, some high-level soccer has been played by both of these squads here today, here in this half. Big swings of momentum. Bridgewater taking advantage of that momentum to hold a 2-0 lead over top of the SVU Knights, but the SVU Knights have been knocking on the door several times. We saw that excellent opportunity in the middle. Will we see another one here in the waning seconds of the first half? Ball back inside, that one knocked up. Fighting for it in the middle. Dunbar had it, taken away by SVU. Under 4 seconds. Are there any last-second heroics left in the SVU Knights for this first half? No, there are not. Whistle is blown. First half is concluded. Eagles take a 2-0 lead over time. SVU will be back with more SVU soccer from Buena Vista. Halftime has concluded. Both teams making their way back onto the field. First half recap. Back and forth action in the opening minutes, but then 10-minute slot in the minute of that 45-minute period, the Eagles really put on the onslaught of offensive power. They got 2 goals in the end of it. SVU coming off in the last couple of minutes. Controlling the pace of the game, controlling the opportunities of the game. We'll see if SVU and Bridgewater come up with the same game plan or change things up here in the second half. And like we mentioned, SVU really started to ramp things up there toward the end, controlling the possession and really switching the field extremely well. We've mentioned the play of these freshmen. We'll see what they can continue to do here in this second half. We'll see if Sam Mello, the senior of this SVU squad, comes into more effect. He was played at center back in the first half. We'll see if he makes his return on the offensive side of things coming up. And for the Bridgewater College Eagles, we saw some great play down the left and right wings. We'll see if they continue to play that inside-outside game here in the second half. Two very well-coached teams, two very talented teams facing off here in Buena Vista. Look at the stats. Shots on goal for the Knights, 3. Shots on goal for the Eagles, 2. They made those 2 shots count, both resulting in goals for Bridgewater. Not a lot of new faces for either squad. We mentioned senior Sam Mello for the SVU Knights. Let's take a talk about senior Thomas McPoyle. McPoyle, senior from Magnolia, Delaware, formerly playing at Caesar Rodney High School. Same home as the keeper that's in between the sticks now for the SVU Knights, and good old number 100, Caden Childs. Play is underway. SVU has it. SVU still running that 3-man back line. See if they can continue to do that. They played well with it in the latter parts of that second half. Bridgewater did find some ways to expose the open gaps in that play style. Slip up there by the Eagles. SVU takes back over in the middle. Mello has it all the way back to his keeper in Childs. Bridgewater has it in the middle. It was an interesting idea coming off the foot of Eagles number 21, Pierce Lowry. Not much doing. Eagles still have it not out of harm's way for the SVU Knights just yet. Goes back to number 19, Daniel Shulgan. Daniel Shulgan, one of those freshmen we've been talking about, from Shenandoah Valley, or rather from Harrisonburg, playing for Shenandoah Valley United in Harrisonburg. End around now. Eagles playing errant pass, gives it back up to the Knights, taken back away by the Eagles. Taken away by number 25, John Meyer. Meyer, a junior for Newport News, Virginia, formerly playing for Virginia Legacy. Foul call there against SVU, and a brilliant opportunity now for the Eagles, and an early one at that. Already have a 2-0 lead over top of the SVU Knights. We'll see what they can do with this here. Excellent position just outside the 18. And Childs. Building his defense, putting up the wall. A mass of players there for the Eagles. SVU players searching for their marks. Low pass in, and that one goes through into the hands of Childs. This being so early in the season, you don't mind seeing plays like that, trying to cut through over top of the crowd, get a put in. Things you practice in the preseason, had them mastered when the games really matter for that ODAC tournament time for Bridgewater. And when it comes tournament time for the SVU Knights. Cutler has it, throw in. Big ball across, excellent pass there by SVU number 27, Hunter Bassett. That goes out of bounds. It will belong to the Eagles. Hunter Bassett, freshman from Granite Bay, California, formerly playing for Granite Bay High School. So the California kid making his way to Buena Vista, Virginia, on the lovely campus of SVU. That ball just not there for Bridgewater. Just over 40 minutes left to go here in the game. That one goes off, Knights ball. Two things are evident so far in these opening couple of minutes. SVU still trying to find the game they left off in the first half, finding that open space, but Bridgewater doing an excellent job of not letting them keep that space for too long. Suffocating defense. Brother Bridgewater College Eagles, SVU has it. That's at the foot of number 2, Dallin Miller. Errant touch there by SVU. Ball's up in the air, 50-50 ball. Watch that one roll out of bounds. It will belong to SVU. Tough challenge there. No foul call is given. And there is a Knight down. It was a tough challenge. Ball up in the air. Both men went up for it, and getting the raw end, well, the short end of the stick rather, was SVU's number 33, Jaden Sochi. Sochi, a freshman from South Jordan, Utah, formerly playing at Harriman High School. Drop ball restart. Bridgewater takes over. Sochi up on his feet. Running looks like he's going to be okay, and you love to see that. Dangerous pass taken away by the Knights. What can they do with it here? Trying to find space. That they do. Ball rolls out of bounds. Will belong to Bridgewater. Something Bridgewater has done an excellent job of here in the second half is cutting off the space in the middle. SVU still able to find that space on the outside, but Bridgewater not content with giving up the interior of the field. Ball goes back to Childs. Big kick away. Things back for the SVU Knights. And one way for SVU to regain that middle position back. Know your spacing on the inside. Midfielders need to be able to see the ball at all times. If you're looking toward the ball and you see the back of a defender, you have to move. You have to move laterally. Just under 40 minutes left to go. SVU still playing on that outside. That one goes off, and it will belong to Bridgewater. Substitutes come on. Play will resume. Ping pong back and forth. Bridgewater falls to their feet. What can they do with it here on that far side? Ball got through, but not able to do much with it. SVU takes back over. Maybe looking for their counterattack on that outside. Cutler has it. Trying to switch field. That pass just off. No foul given. Play on, says the referee. Gillum in the middle. Something that can be said with both of these teams, the opportunities are there to put together dangerous plays. Just a second or two late on the pull of the trigger, and that's to be expected. Young teams, young season. They are due some mistakes before both these teams really fall into their own. These players know just how good they are and how good they can be. And sometimes play throughout the season in practice will remind you just how good you are. Things take back over. SVU has it, standing over top of it, Hunter Bassett. 4 men up for the SVU Knights. Why not put a foot on it? Just outside, back to Mello. Bassett has it. Good movement by SVU. Need to find something in the middle. That goes all the way back to Childs. Mello thought he had it. Keeper takes back over. Errant pass, SVU opportunity, Bridgewater College. Excellent defensive stop there by Mello. And how about the fancy footwork from the senior from Sao Paulo? Here comes SVU. Big pass ahead, just out of the reach. But excellent work there by SVU. Take the ball away in the middle, look for the outside run. That they did. Throw in Bridgewater. Trying to come around. Yaboa has it. Big pass up, looking for a run inside. Maybe a man has it. Bounces on his side. Will there be a foul call here? Yes, there will. SVU pleading for that one. It was an excellent run in by number 22, Lestith Savage, sophomore from Smyrna, Delaware. Got the bounce in, got the touch off the chest. Some might say smart foul by SVU. Officials have done excellent work so far here in this game. Lenient on the whistles. Letting play resume, and that it does. Bridgewater taps it in. It's still floating around in the goal. Trouble not done yet. Big shot outside. That keeper saves it. Rebound in. Bridgewater up 3-0. Well, it was excellent work by Bridgewater. A dangerous play and putting it into the back of the net was number 10, all the way from that back line, Josh Gillum. Josh Gillum, senior from Angier, North Carolina, formerly playing at Cape Fear Christian Academy. He's also a member of North Carolina FC. They play out of Raleigh. It was excellent work there by the Bridgewater College Eagles. Get that ball inside. They noticed it bounced around for just too long. Josh Gillum puts it in the back of the net for the Bridgewater College Eagles. Gillum has it again. Gillum, one of those seniors we talked about, 6 foot, 200 pounds. Played for North Carolina FC. Now NCFC in the 919 area. Before North Carolina had an MLS team in Charlotte. They were bidding to become the first major soccer program, MLS soccer program in North Carolina. Charlotte, the Queen City, beat them out in that. And North Carolina really a hotbed on the East Coast for great soccer. And Josh Gillum just another product of that. Opportunity now for Bridgewater. Ball goes up just behind the run, but not over yet. Excellent work. Trayvon Phillips still had it. That one goes out. And it will be a goal kick for SVU. Ball goes all the way back to the keeper on that far side. From keeper to keeper, a new man in between the sticks for Bridgewater College. That appears to be number 1, Tyler Deutsch. Deutsch, a senior from Newark, Delaware. Played for the Delaware Rush. And Deutsch will have an opportunity to play it from his back line. Big kick up. Mello got a head on it, but Phillips has it. Looking up is Bridgewater. Had him in on that outside. Pass took a deflection. Opportunity now for Bridgewater. That pass right into the hands. What a save it was by SVU's keeper. Not out of harm's way. Picked up again by the man between the sticks for SVU. And that is a new man in between the sticks for the Southern Virginia Knights. And an opportunity now for SVU. Maybe an opportunity to shoot. That he does. That one right into the hands of Deutsch. Well, Samuel Jaggi from Alpine, Utah saw the opportunity and took it. Can't blame him for that. SVU still has it on that right foot. Shot goes in. Had trajectory on it. Right into the safe hands of Deutsch. Mello has it, and that's not good signs coming from Trayvon Phillips. Mello with a shine of respect. Kicks the ball out of bounds, and Phillips is up. Phillips able to jog. And that's excellent sportsmanship shown by two very talented players, Sam Mello and Trayvon Phillips. Would love to see that continue as this season goes on. Pleasantries put aside, game back underway. Bridgewater looking to score. They have it on that far side. What can they do with it here? Dangerous spot in the middle, cleared away. Shot goes wide. Did it take a deflection? It does not. Goal kick for SVU. And going back to that sequence with Mello and Phillips, love to see two very talented, two very smart players that know they can get an advantage from either one of those things, electing not, letting sportsmanship rule the day. Respect to those two young men. Bridgewater has it on that left side. Trying to make things happen down the line. Looking toward the middle, opportunity to switch field, that he does not. Opportunity here if he wants it. Bringing it to the corner. This is a dangerous spot. Cross goes in. That one out of harm's way. We saw what Pierce Lowry was trying to do there. Bring it to that corner. Put in a cross. If the cross is inbounds, it's in a dangerous spot. If it goes out of bounds, it's most likely going to take a deflection off a defender. Just a missed kick in the end of it. 25-30 left to go here in the second half. SVU has it, looking to make something happen here on this near side, and they'll go back to the keeper. Big collision in the middle of the field. Gillum looks up. Opportunity now for Bridgewater. They look inside. It gets through. Can't turn to get it. Gillum, big shot. That one wide. Bouncing around the top of 18. Neither team able to get a foot on it. Bounces outside to Gillum. Goes wide. Much to the relief of the SVU defense. Bridgewater still with a 3-0 lead over top of the SVU Knights. The score does not depict how this game has gone. It has been a back and forth game of possession between both teams. Minor mistakes by the SVU Knights and excellent capitalization from Bridgewater have led to those 3 goals. And tough challenge there in the middle. SVU man down. Finds his way up just as quick as he found the turf. 24 minutes left to go. SVU not lacking in their opportunities to make something happen. And they have the ability to absolutely do so there on that outside. Trying to flick it up. 1-2. Is the space there? No, it is not. Cleared away. Missed kick by SVU. And this is what we saw from Bridgewater in that opening half. Plays down the middle. If it's not there, look for the outside. Then look for the man in the middle. Opportunity now, Bridgewater. Pass goes through. Excellent defensive work by the keeper. And that goes out of bounds. It will most likely be a corner kick. And now we do have an ID of the man in goal for SVU. There is an SVU Knight down. This is not good scenes here in this game. Couldn't exactly see what happened. Can't see the man down. But either way, not what you want to see as the doctors are waved in. And as we get an ID on the player, let's talk about the man between the sticks Credited with that amazing save to show that's Sean Gutzman, freshman from Provo, Utah, formerly playing at Provo High School. And as that player is tended to, it will give both these teams an opportunity to stay on the pitch, yet talk to their coach. An interesting time. What a time it would be to listen in to both of these coaches. What are they telling their teams? You have to think, if you're Bridgewater and head coach Ryan Bennison, you want to see more of the same. Playing down the outside, but finding excellent runs on the inside. And if you're head coach Pemberton of the SVU Knights, you want to find a way to thwart those attacks and find some of your own. The middle of the field is open for the SVU Knights. You just have to make your presence known inside of it. I mentioned it all game long. SVU's done an excellent job of controlling the outside on the offensive side of the ball. Need to be able to flip the script, control the sidelines on the defensive side, and maybe look to move more central on the offensive side. Player is up and walking off on his own power. Excellent scenes here from SVU. Players walking off. SVU has already made their way back to the pitch. Bridgewater likewise. After a long talking to by head coach Ryan Bennison, maybe drawing something up for this opportunity here. Fans are out in Buena Vista. Students back in town. Class has only been in for about a week. What an exciting time here in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. Class is starting, sports underway, and even more exciting here on the pitch. Corner kick coming for the Bridgewater College Eagles. Lefty standing over top of it. This is what you want. They'll play short. Off the foot, that one saved. Would have loved to have seen Bridgewater take a little bit more time after that ball came off the foot of the SVU defender. No need to rush. Have men in the middle already. Force them to come to you. That ball rolls just out of bounds. It belongs to the Eagles. We've seen crazier things here in Buena Vista than teams coming back from a 3-0 deficit. We'll see what the Knights can do here. Talented young players, talented young coach, talented young season ready to be underway. Bridgewater College has it. They'll control the middle. Offside flag goes up. And SVU will just elect to take it back all the way with their keeper and play it from the outside. Pass on the outside, opportunity now for Bridgewater. They have men in the middle. Pass goes in, falls to the feet, not out of harm's way. It will say it was out of bounds. Goal kick for SVU. Excellent passing by the Knights. Long ball up on that Near side, just out of the reach of Cutler. Big pass up, even bigger clearance away. Excellent work there by SVU. Sam Mello headbutting it back to his keeper. Just over 20 seconds, or 20 minutes rather, left to go here in this second half. It's been interesting to watch the formation fluctuation of both of these squads. They both stuck with a relatively similar game plan. SVU with that three-man backfield. Bridgewater with that four, but if you watch both of these teams, especially Bridgewater, their left and right backs play more of wing backs. Depending on the side of the field the ball is going, the defender on the save side will come up and almost play more of a winger role on those edges. In SVU, a similar thing. That three-man back, they spread it extremely wide. Center back comes up and almost plays a sweeper-type position, with midfielders coming back to clog up the middle. Big ball in, just over top of the head. Opportunity now. Who gets to it first? Back to Gutzman. Justice Mack has it. Mack looking far ahead. Good pressure by SVU. Just I was about to say, Bridgewater content with possession there in that far corner. They give it up on a risky pass down the middle, and SVU has it on the sideline. Jaggy has it. Looking on that far side for Cutler, not over the head of the defender. Bridgewater takes back over. Excellent passing in the middle as they work their way around the field. Gillum has it. Interception by Mello. Maybe a turn of the tide for SVU. Mello's way up top. The man has fallen back in his center back position, and Mello has it on the near sideline. We saw what SVU was trying to do, and Bridgewater giving them the ball back on a throw-in now. Mello stands over top of it. And a platoon swap coming in for SVU. Several players going off to be replaced here with just over 16 minutes left to go in the game. One of the new players coming in is SVU's number 32, Luke Hemingway. Hemingway, a freshman from Cheney, Washington, formerly playing at Cheney High School. And the 6'4" defender finds his way onto the pitch for head coach Peyton Pemberton. Also in for the Knights, forward number 7, Kai Elkins, 5'11" sophomore from all the way from Delton Junction, Alaska. Formerly playing at Delta High School. First touch of the young freshman, an errant one. Excellent work there by the keeper to sweep up that dangerous play. Not out of harm's way yet. Bridgewater attacking that left side. There's a Knight down on the play, but play continues. Bridgewater noticing the down Knight, electing to kick the ball out of bounds. Another excellent show at sportsmanship. Clock stops at 14:44. The down Knight will be attended to. I don't know the nature of the injury, but the interesting dance moves that the SVU Knight is performing are indicative of not a very fun injury to have. Play resumes, 14:40 left to go here in this game. Bridgewater has it. Ball taken away by SVU. Standing over top of it, that was number 14, Brigham Atkinson. Another freshman for this SVU squad. He played at Skyridge High School all the way in Lehi, Utah, before moving his way to Virginia. Just over 14 minutes left to go. SVU has it. It's at the hands of the freshman. Bouncing around at midfield. All the way back to the Eagle keeper. Mello has it. Bridgewater doing a good job of moving the ball around. Big pass up, opportunity here for the Bridgewater College Eagles. It falls at the feet, keeper's out. Excellent work there by SVU. And Gutzman has done an excellent job in between the sticks for the SVU Knights, showing off his speed in more than one occasion. And against a team like Bridgewater, an invaluable asset for head coach Peyton Pemberton. Rough play there in the middle, no foul is called. That it does. Play on was given. You saw the whistle moving toward the mouth of the official. That foul call will go against number 30, Marvin Perez. Perez, not a player we've heralded too much in this game. Had a couple of minutes, but he's done excellent work in the middle of the field for the Bridgewater College Eagles. Opportunity now for the Knights. That one wide. Will it be a goal kick or a corner kick? Goal kick it is. New players coming in for the Bridgewater College Eagles. One of those players being number 3, Chris Iannarelli from Leesburg, Virginia. Played for Burke AC out of Leesburg. He calls his home Riverside, and now he calls his home Bridgewater, Virginia. Eagles playing back, 11:30 left to go here in this game. SVU takes back over. Possession given away as quick as it was gained. Trying to find the run in the middle, not there. Fighting for it in the middle of the field. SVU comes away with it. What can they do with it here? Pressure coming. Still not out of harm's way. As Knights switch the field. Smart play there by the Knights. Take it out of all that pressure. Find the relief and find an open spot. Maybe it's here. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be a goal kick for Bridgewater. In the final 10 minutes here, we haven't seen too much of a change of plan for either of these squads. Small adjustments from Bridgewater, attacking less from inside out and more focusing on that inside. Look for big balls over top of the young defensive backs for SVU. And for SVU, similar strategy, try to control the outsides on the offensive end. That they've done. Excellent example over there. That one goes out of bounds. Will belong to Bridgewater. And again, as this season progresses, lots of potential for both of these squads to make noises in their respective conferences. Taken away in the middle by SVU. Opportunities here. That pass just got away from the sophomore from Alaska, and it will go out of bounds. Big throw up across the field and falls in a Knights' favor. Opportunity here. Excellent ball inside. Even better defensive work there by Bridgewater. That was an excellent sequence of events there for SVU. Beautiful soccer being played. The golden rule of throw-ins being applied when you're in midfield. If ye have nowhere to throw it, ye throw it forward. Fell into possession of the Knights. An excellent pass in and great defensive work there. I believe it was number 6 for Bridgewater. Error pass by SVU. Opportunity now for Bridgewater. And that is excellent defensive work there by the freshman number 32, Luke Hemingway. Hemingway was on the short end of the stick of a bad pass by SVU and comes out on top. Excellent possession. Just over 7 minutes left to go here in this game. Big pass over the top. SVU regains possession. Like we said, Bridgewater still looking over the top, and a man that's caused them a lot of problems. You see number 22. You'll see him several times throughout this game. Lestith Savage. And wouldn't you know, as soon as we say the name Lestith Savage, down he goes. Lestith Savage finding his way to the turf. Play will stop on his behalf. Back up to his feet, and surely a replacement coming in for him, but Savage, an excellent game on the day, really causing the Knights back line a lot of problems. Good speed there in the middle, not your conventional striker, but always seeming to have a nose for the ball and great positioning on the offensive end. Man comes in for him. That appears to be number 20, Eli Coleman. Eli Coleman played for the future Monarchs out of Brandywine, Maryland. He himself hailing from Bishop McNamara 6'2", 177 pounds. We'll see what he can do here. He would assume a different style of play than what came from Savage will come from Eli Coleman. A bigger striker, a more conventional number 9. We'll see what he can do. Play goes back. Yaboa working his way around. Pierce Lowry has it. Big pass up. Coleman has it. No one in the middle. Lex outside. That one goes into the middle. Lowry. All the way back to the keeper, and this will give an opportunity to talk about the upcoming schedule for both of these squads. After today, SVU will face off against Aver University. That'll be here in Buena Vista. That's Thursday, September 1st. Foul call in the middle of the field will be a free kick, and it will belong to the Bridgewater College Eagles. After that, September 3rd at Randolph-Macon, and then the Knights return back home, face off against the Wildcats of Randolph College. That's Wednesday, September 7th at 7 p.m. under the lights here in the fields in Buena Vista. As for the Bridgewater College Eagles, after today's game, September 3rd, that's a Saturday, they'll play off against Ferrum. That'll be at Bridgewater, Virginia, the Bridgewater Soccer Complex. And then after a short away period in Raleigh playing at William Peace, they'll have a 3-game homestand. Will they face off against the Bison of Gallaudet, the Marymount Saints, and just down the road, the Mary Baldwin Fighting Squirrels. That's September 14th, Wednesday at 4 p.m. A good slate of games for both of these squads, and a great opportunity for the fans of both these squads to come out and support their teams in their home turfs, get to know the players, get to know the coaches, and get to know the style of play of your favorite team. 3:45 left to go here in this game. Ball at the feet of the freshmen and the SVU Knights. Big shot over the top, can't get over the fullbacks for Bridgewater. Will be a free kick now for the Eagles. And with 3 minutes left to go, you don't expect to see any last-minute heroics from Bridgewater. But SVU would love to walk away from this game with a goal in tow. I've been wrong a time or two, forcing Gutzman to come out off his line quite far. Bridgewater not done putting on the offensive attack. Another play up looking for Coleman. Instead, finds Gutzman of the SVU Knights. Just over 2 minutes left to go. SVU will play from the back. Big shot up. Again, can't get past that back line, and maybe now an opportunity for Bridgewater. Don't have the numbers, but they do have the speed. Can they find it now? Bridgewater has it. Errant shot off the right foot. Eli Coleman wants that one back. 1:45 left to go. Bridgewater missing an opportunity there, and a goal kick coming for SVU. Wasting no time with it. SVU wants to get some sort of offense started with just over 90 seconds left to go here in this match. opportunity now, SVU. Excellent work there by the center backs of Bridgewater. Final 60 seconds left to go. Bridgewater may be mounting another attack. Opportunity now for Bridgewater. Free kick here. Seconds winding down here in this game. And not done yet. That one over the top. So in the final 10 seconds, it will be Bridgewater coming into Buena Vista and stealing one away from the Knights 3-0. With some excellent high points for both squads here in this matchup. Seconds fade. But the lessons taught from this game will not. 3-0 for the Bridgewater College Eagles. They walk to SVU and take one away from the SVU Knights. But like we said before, high points for both teams. And the things that were not so high points are very, very fixable. That's an excellent job, or very exciting proposition for both head coaches. Teams played extremely well, and these teams will be a force to be reckoned with later in the season. Minor adjustments made, those mistakes become less and less, more opportunities for both squads. But in the end, an excellent offensive showing for the Bridgewater College Eagles. An excellent start to the young season for the men out of Bridgewater. SVU will be back. We thank you so much for listening to the broadcast. On behalf of the entire broadcast company here at SVU, I'm Chris Fly saying so long from Buena Vista, Virginia, where the final score is Bridgewater College Eagles 3, your SVU Knights 0. Have a good night.